But you mentioned some names there, obviously, that we glossed over. You know, Steve McNair taking 1995 draft, Eddie George next year. We won't mention Kenny Holmes, 97. And then you, like you said, great names to be associated with. Can you tell us any stories about those two guys?
I can tell you one specifically about Eddie. So my rookie year, everybody knows Eddie. Eddie's the workhorse of the team. He's getting the ball. You know, he's getting the ball. Out of 3 times, he's getting it twice, right? So my rookie year, we're in the South. We moved to Tennessee, and I'm coming from out west. I'm coming from Utah, and I thought I was in great shape. You know, the altitude in Utah is hard. You know, you get your wind up, but breathing in that humidity in the South is a lot different. That humidity is like trying to breathe in bricks. But even still, we had a conditioning test that we had to complete. It was a 300-yard shuttle where you run down and back 25 yards and back 12 times total. And in essence, to complete it, you had 2 of those. You had a specific time frame depending on your position you ran. And Eddie's just ready to go, shirt off, just big guy, just ready to go. And I figured I went with him. First group, I stood right next to him. My thing was just stay with Eddie. Just stay with Eddie. Yeah. Be good. And so we start out, boom, you know, the whistle blows and we go, and I'm right there with him, boom. He's like a machine. Like, if he was on here, he would tell you, like, he had it down to a science. Like, he knew how many strides it took. He turned, he sprinted out for a few yards and coasted through. Like, he had it down to a science. But in my mindset, it was just stay with Eddie. But his pace was so fast. And I thought I was in shape, and I'm just running with him. So about halfway through the first one, he started distancing himself a little bit from me, but I wasn't going to let him get away from me. And lo and behold, I had a good time, but I was hurting. I mean, it was like to die, man. I couldn't hardly breathe. My heart was pounding. I gave everything I had. Like, I had nothing left in me. So it was kind of humbling because I thought I was in great shape. Well, Eddie's going around shaking hands. Let's go, guys, let's go. And I was like, man, if this guy don't get away from me, I'm going to fight him right now.
Kevin Dyson just passed out on the floor.
Man, I'm trying to hold it together, not throw up. I'm just trying to not show how hurt I am. You know, I'm the #1 pick, and I'm dying. Like, I thought I was in shape.
You and the kicker, Del Greco, just holding each other up.
Yeah.
I'm 1 yard short of breath right now, bro.
Absolutely. And then the whistle blows, our group is up again, and man, I'm not ashamed to admit it now, but he lapped me. He went by me, and but I finished. But it was a humbling moment. But I tell you what, you know, that old saying, I never lose. I either learn or whatever. And I learned a lot. I learned what it took to be a pro. I thought I was in great shape. I thought I was ready to go, but I knew I had to do more. In the NFL, you can never do enough. You can never do enough preparation. You can never do enough getting your body physically ready. You can never do enough with your nutrition. You can never do enough. There's always something else that you can do to take care of yourself. And that day, I said, never again. Never again will I feel like that. And I didn't. And I had great off seasons. I knew how to train my body after that year, but it was a lesson learned. I didn't lose that day. I learned a lot.